Hey, what is up, guys? Welcome back to the Reds franchise here on Blake Simpson Gaming. We're back on MLB 20. If you watched the last video, you'll know we won on opening day. Got the 3-0 victory over the Cardinals. We ended up dropping that series to the Cardinals as we lost the last two games. So Luis Castillo had a pretty crap outing there, and Trevor Bauer did alright there, but Miles Michael was pitched a full game shutout against us. But then we whooped up on the Blue Jays as they are still winless on the year. As you can see, we swept them pretty handily. So today we'll be taking on the Pirates. I'll be using Trevor Bauer to be my first game as him. We are using each pitcher 5 times, and then we'll pick 2 to use as 6 times. So we're playing 27 games this year. We're playing 1 in every 6. So we're going up against Joe Musgrove this game. He's a pretty alright pitcher, so let's just see how we do. Okay, so we went ahead and subbed out Joey Votto for this game because he's kind of tired. Freddie Galvis and Moose are kind of tired as well, but Votto is pretty well depleted completely. So we're going to go ahead and have Peyton play center. Get a first chance to look at him, and we'll have old Nicholas Castellanos play first. So let's hop right into the game. Joe Musgrove, 1-0 on the year. Only pitched 5 innings though, 5 hits, a walk, and 8 strikeouts. So see how we can do against him here with Jesse Winker leading us off, per usual. Got my guest pitch on. Let's see how we can do. The first pitch ripped into center, and the center fielder has some trouble with it, but Jesse Winker is on with a first pitch single. I'm pretty sure he singled on the first pitch in the last episode as well. The hitting difficulty is still on dynamic, so it will get harder as we progress here in this series. As Mark Payton gets a fastball right down the middle, he's on as well. So on 2 pitches, the Reds have 2 hits, and maybe we can jump out to a nice early lead here against the Pirates. That'd be nice. I'm usually not too terribly great at putting runs on the board. So let's hope that Big Gene can come through here and wallop something as I whiff on the sinker. The 2-2 to Suarez. As it's going to be ripped to the shortstop, but he's going to ground into a double play. Still continue to struggle trying to use Eugenio Suarez. Let's see what Big Moustakis can do here with a runner on first and 2 outs. Maybe he can bring one in. And that is not going to do it. First base had a little bit of trouble with it, but he's just going to flip another pitcher. And I am still struggling with our best players. Here we will get our first look at Trevor Bauer here. He's going to start lead-off Pirates hitter with an outside fastball. And Barnhart's going to come out to make the play. Don't want to put that on Bauer's shoulders as Tucker's got that nice gold glove, so go ahead and make that play. Here comes Adam Frazier. He's already batting that nice 417 to start the year, so let's see what Bauer can do here against him. That is just weakly hit to the left side as Suarez will run over and make the play, and there are 2 down on 2 pitches. So a very quick first inning of work here for both pitchers, honestly, as even though we got a couple hits, I don't think their pitcher threw more than like 12 pitches. There's Bauer on 2-2. Give him the circle change, he's nipping at it. What does Tucker suggest now? The knuckle curve. Let's see if we can get him with it. Gonna weakly ground it to Suarez. It makes the throw over to first, and we are out of the first inning. Wasn't a whole lot to show for the Reds' second inning, so now let's see what Bauer can do here against old Jacques Bell. Yeah, we can see on that nice 4-2 on the season, coming off the Blue Jays sweep. Bell thinks about the outside slider, but decides to lay off. And now he's got us in a batter's favorable 2-0 count as he fouls off the cutter. Oof, he will ground one just past the extending glove of Galvis, and he will be on with a single. Let's hope it doesn't turn into anything more. That one is going to be driven kind of deep into center. Mark Payton will come over and make the play, as now there's 1 down. And Jorge Polanco stares at the knuckle curve right down the middle. Bauer records his first strikeout of the inning, and there, or not the inning of the game, and there are 2 away. There's another knuckle curve that Bauer misses with, as it hits Winker right in the crotchicles, and he's going to toss it in as there's yet another Pirate on the base paths. Let's hope we can get this last out here on this batter and not have to try and play comeback baseball. I'm not very good at the plate. If you watch my regular show, you know that I'm not the best hitter. So we don't need to be putting this game in the skills of my hitting ability. He thought about that outside slider, but doesn't take it. See if we can get him on Barnhart's suggested knuckle curve. Nope, because Bauer has the control of a blind third grader. Let's try the slider one last time. He's going to swing at it, thank God. Probably would have been walked, the base was loaded. But the Pirates' threat will not come to pass. So here come the Reds yet again. Here's Barnhart lifting one to right pretty deep, but it will be caught on the warning track. As he's kind of terrible at the plate, but he's pretty good behind the dish, so that's why he's still on the roster if you were wondering. I got good swing timing on that, normal swing. Sucker kind of sucks. Let's see what old Bauer can do here. He gets one right down the middle, and he'll just kind of lazily pop it up to the second baseman, and we have 2 away in the inning. There's Winker crushing one into center, and he is on for his second single of the day. Jesse Winker looking like he could be our leadoff man here for a long time if he keeps performing like this. I've been hitting the ball pretty well with him in these first 2 episodes. Now let's see what Mark Payton can do here. Mark Payton is going to lift one, very shallow, be lazy to left, and the Reds will not score in the 3rd. See what Bauer can do here against the Pirates pitcher. First pitch is outside. He's had some real trouble hitting the zone today. And strike 3 on the Pirates pitcher. And the knuckle curve. That should pretty much be a gimme because it is just a pitcher. But never underestimate your opponent. This one is lifted to left center, but Winker will camp underneath it. And there are 2 away for the Reds. There's one lifted out into left, and yet another Pirate will be on the base paths here with 2 outs in the 3rd. Let's see now what we can do with this next Pirate batter, which is, you know who it is. Nope, no idea who that is. He's not going to swing at the high fastball in the first pitch that was missing, and then missing. Second pitch will be hit, and none of our infielders felt like going to get it. So that will drop in as well. Bauer has allowed yet another hit. So hopefully Josh Bell doesn't put the hurt on us here. My God, this umpire really doesn't have Buffalo stuff. Hopefully we can get the out on Josh Bell here and he doesn't hit some 3-run bomb and put us down early. We have him in a favorable count. Let's see if Bauer can record the out. High fastball when he gets him. Nice job of clutching up there from Bauer as he sits down Josh Bell with 2 men on. And the Reds are out of the 3rd. Here comes big Eugenio Suarez. This way one. As that ball is crushed into left. But, oh, it just gets robbed. No. No way. Let's see a replay on that. I think we just got robbed. Lined out. That would have been gone. Let's see how far this went. Oh, it had some serious distance. Oh man, I mean that it wouldn't have been gone. Jeez, it does just get caught there on the wall, as it probably would have bounced off the top of the wall, and Eugenio will be sat down. Loose on the high fastball is gonna hammer one into the ground to Josh Bell, and he will be the second out of the inning. Are you fucking kidding me, I haven't been getting any calls like that all day, and he throws that outside fastball and gets the call. That's a wee bit of bullshit and some hometown umpiring, but oh well, nothing we can do. Castellanos is going to pop up the high fastball, and he will be the third out of the inning. Bauer gets that Pirate batter on 3 straight pitches, and he will be the first out of the inning. Bauer sits down yet another Pirate. He's looking like he's beginning to settle in here in the 4th. He hasn't even thrown 50 pitches yet, which is nice, as Polanco is just underneath that one. I know that the opposing pitcher hasn't thrown a whole lot of pitches either, but in my defense, he has been throwing quite a few strikes. They showed a statistic earlier that said he'd just thrown like 8 balls or something like that. Whoa, what is that hunk of garbage? Are you kidding me, I was like 75% in, and he just called it a ball, as this has been some serious hometown refereeing so far behind the plate. It is now 3-1, as we're not really trying to allow any walks here, so I'm going to give him a pretty good pitch as he whiffs on the cutter. So let's see what Bauer can do here on 3-2. As he gets the strikeout on Kramer, and Trevor Bauer strikes out the side. Here's Aristides Aquino. He's going to single through the gap. He is on first, and it's nice to have a little bit of speed on the base paths. He does have that sneaky 73 speed, but really no steal threat, as he only does have 12 steals. Here's Galvis, absolutely crushing one to center, but it will be caught on the warning track. That kind of seems to be a running theme for me in this game. The wall was about 5 yards in front, and easy. That was a perfect swing timing, normal swing on a high changeup. It was just a simple line out. Here's Barnhart. He's going to go ahead and end the inning for the Reds as he grounds into a double play. Man, oh man, he is an absolute liability at the plate, as Musgrove is cruising through this Reds lineup. Here's Bauer working on yet another batter. He throws him the low knuckle curve, not biting. Let's see what we can try and get him on, as Barnhart says give him the low fastball. So we're trying it, and Bauer has yet another strikeout. He sits down yet another Pirate. Let's see what he can do here against the pitcher. Of course, everybody's thinking this should just be an easy out. It's not Ohtani or some other pitcher that can hit really well. Let's hope that we can just get the out here and have nothing too crazy come up. Bauer does get yet another strikeout, and he has struck out 5 straight Pirates. Let's see what he can do here against Kevin Newman. He is cruising right now. Kevin Newman fouls off the low cutter. Knuckle curve gets him swinging. It's 0-2. Can Bauer sit down his 6th straight Pirate? No, he cannot. It is just a little dribbler to Galvis. He's got to make a running throw at first, and we got him. So that will conclude the 5th. Here comes Bauer himself. Wouldn't be expecting too much here, as he does have 1 contact and 0 power. Oh my lord. That will bloop in, and Trevor Bauer is on base. How in the world did that just happen? Late swing on a fastball, 1 contact. Whatever, MLB. Like a perfect swing timing with on a tie changeup with Jesse Winker, or not Jesse Winker, Freddie Galvis. But with Trevor Bauer, if I'm late on fastballs, apparently I get on. That ball is driven, and it is over the head of the right fielder. Here comes Bauer, who's going to hold up at second. That could have probably been a double if Bauer wasn't on first, but we didn't know whether or not it was going to be caught. But Winker is on yet again. Musgrove is in some trouble here with 6 hits allowed, no runs, no walks, no Ks though. hopefully the Reds can put on some runs here in the 6th, as we are still scoreless. Here's Peyton dribbling one into the outfield as Bauer is going to round third. Here's the throw to the plate. It is offline, and Bauer will just skip past home, and the Reds are on the board first. That's what we like to see from the young Mark Peyton. I say young, but he could easily be 30. I have no idea. Mark Peyton is 28 years young, so he's definitely not spring chicken, but he's definitely not old. So let's see what big Gene Suarez can do. Come on, great Bambino. If there's ever a time to get a hit, now is the time. As he looks at the inside fastball. And tell Musgrove does not want to pitch to it. He knows what kind of power he's swinging. As it is now 3-0. And I'm going to set the controller down unless I guess this fastball. But other than that, I'm going to set it down and just take here. If the sinker is in there, that's fine. I was not about to swing at some bad pitch on 3-0 because I have been prone to do that. So I have no idea whether or not that was in the zone, but Gene is going to hit a flare into right, and he's on with another single. As the Reds have the bases loaded and no outs. The Pirates have got to be thinking about something in the bullpen, and yes, they do. As they're calling for the right-hander, and that will be the end of Musgrove's day. Not a bad outing at all, just 1 run through 5 innings. Like 9 hits, no strikeouts, and no walks, though, which is nice. Here comes Nick Birdie. He's already been in 3 games this season, and even though they only have a 3-3 record, he's got 4 strikeouts, 1 walk. Pretty good against lefties, not so great against righties. Let's see what Nick Birdie can do. Moose is going to swing at a high inside slider, and it's going to drop. None of the Pirates infielders felt like going out to get it, as Mike Moustakas got jammed on a high inside slider. But the Pirates just bad communication or something, as that gets down. So we still have bases loaded and no outs. Yeah, you can see I was way off. He'd thrown some pretty good fastballs to me before that. And now Nicholas Castellanos has a high fastball. It's going to bounce off the glove of the shortstop. They're going to go to third and get Eugenio Suarez. As yet another run does cross, and I thought Castellanos almost cleared the bases with a double. I thought that was getting over his head, but here comes the actually young Aristides Aquino, and let's see what he can do in this clutch spot. There's one driven not so deep that will be caught in that little side warning track, as it was hit pretty hard, but just didn't have the distance as I was way early on yet another slider. The slider says 87, but it looks like it's coming about 5. Here's Freddie Galvis fouling off the fastball. Let's see if he can do something here with men on and 2 outs. Galvis grounds the outside fastball to the second baseman, and he will be thrown out at first on a bang-bang play. The Reds tack on 3 in the 6th. Let's hope that Trevor Bauer and this defense can hold it here in the bottom of the inning. Uh-oh, that one is driven back and deep, and it will be off the wall. And we're lucky it didn't sneak into that little row of fans there in between the 2 walls, as Adam Frazier doubles on a ball that was hit very hard. And now the Reds are thinking about a reliever. We are going to try and let Bauer record the quality start. He's still got good energy. Still hasn't allowed any runs. And whoops, I accidentally threw that to second. And yep, that is a mental error by the user, as that might not be good at all. As here comes Josh Bell, who has swinging a heavy bat. So with 2 on, no out, and Josh Bell at the plate. Let's see what Bauer can do here, as I'm not going to lie, I'm a little scared. As Bell grounds the low fastball. Just got this lead, and I really don't feel like losing it already. I'm going to give Bell Upstairs cutter, he's not biting, and it is a 3-2 count. As Bell looks at the cutter that he thought was ball 4, and that will be a backwards K for Josh Bell, as he is out yet again. So here comes Corbin. He looks at a fastball that the strike zone was a target. That would have been the bullseye. That was right down the middle. He looks at an inside one. Bauer needs an out here. That is not good. That is a flare into the outfield. We're going to bomb one into home, and it won't even be close, and that'll allow the runner to move to second. That was a boneheaded throw by me. We are making some bad fielding decisions here in the 6th. So here comes Jorge Polanco. He's going to ground one down the line, and that could easily tie the ball game. It will not, as second runner will not come home, but it is now a 3-2 Red lead, and we need a double play or something. We're going to let Bauer try and get himself out of this jam, but after that first pitch, we are going to take a mound visit. Whoops. All right, Bauer, you're fine. And Bauer is still being trusted here with the bases. So, no, let him throw it at the corners, and is now a 3-0 as Tucker tells him to calm down. As he walks the batter on nothing but close pitches. And now we have him loaded for Jacob Stallings and only one out. As we are still going to let Bauer try and work his way out of it. Putting a lot of faith in our trade acquisition from last season. See, so there's a high fastball not biting. There's one that he's going to foul off, and he's got him in a 1-2 count. Let's see if he can get him here with the outside slider. Oh, no, what just happened? Everybody missed the ball. What is going on? Now the Pirates have a 3-4 lead as Bauer and Galvis both absolutely freaking whiff. What is happening? We are going to put in Michael Lorenzen. Will come in for his 3rd appearance on the year. Hopefully he can get us out of this jam and limit the damage. We get him on strike 3, but it was a drop third, and I have a force of habit of just throwing to first on stuff like that, so a whole lot to show there besides just a strikeout. There's a cutter that is going to drift foul, as it was just foul, as that would have been a pretty big hit for the Pirates. As there's a second strike. Let's see if Lorenzen can get us out of this jam. He gets him to dribble off the cutter. He's going to dribble the changeup into the outfield, through the infield. God dang it. The Pirates just keep stacking on things that really shouldn't even be hits, but the Reds are just making fielding errors. That should be the 3rd out of the inning if Mark Payton can get to it, and it will be. So the Pirates put up 5 runs in the bottom of the 6th on some just awful fielding from the Redlegs, and let's see if they can do something to try and get some of these runs back here in the 2nd. Here's Barnhart. That will help. He's going to hit one down the right field line, and he is headed to second. Go Barnhart with that 3 speed. As Barnhart leads us off with a double. What a start for Barnhart. And what a start for the Reds. The Pirates put in a pretty cruddy pitcher and gave Barnhart a good fastball to hit up in the zone, and he is on with a double. And yes, we are going to put in a pinch hitter here. He is a righty. Votto is always a good guy to go to, but it's supposed to be his day off. But F it. In comes the big Canadian, Joey Votto. We're looking for him to come through in a pretty big spot here. Let's see what he can do. Votto's going to dribble one up the middle. And with 14 speed, he's not going to beat that out, but he will move Tucker to third. Hopefully we can at least get one back here in the 7th, since we do just have one out. So let's see what Winker can do. He's been hot all game. See if he can come through yet again for us. Winker hits one deep into left center. It is going back, and it will be caught by the center fielder. But even Tucker with his 30 speed will tag pretty easily. And now the Reds trail by just one. Here comes Robbie Erlin. I don't know too much about him. No idea how good he is. Let's check. 68 overall, not too great. Maybe we can put up some more damage here in the 7th because he is a lefty. There's Mark Payton dribbling one to the first baseman, Josh Bell, and the Pirates are out of the top of the 7th, but a run did come through. So here comes Matt Bowman, who will be our reliever here in the bottom of the 7th. So Bowman's first pitch will be flew wide into left field for Winker. We have one out on one pitch from Bowman. Here comes the ever-dangerous Josh Bell. First pitch, strike one on Bell. Josh Bell is going to sky one into center. Payton is camped under it. He has it for the second out of the inning. Josh Bell battled for a little bit, but we are A-okay. There's another first pitch swinger. He's just going to ground to Castellanos on at first, and the Reds are out of the inning. So Richard Rodriguez comes in to pitch for the Pirates here. He's got to face big Eugenio Suarez first. As there is a big fly from Eugenio Suarez, and it is back and deep, and I hate my life. As that one was definitely robbed, and I am getting upset. Deep, looked pretty good, but nope, that one probably wouldn't have even been gone anyway. But gosh dang it. Another one just a couple yards away from being gone from Gene. We still do not have our first homer on the day. Moustakis is going to ground one to Bell at first, and he is out yet again as the struggles with our best hitters continue. Here comes Castellanos. We need him bad. He's going to drive one into left, and surprise, surprise, it's going to be caught. Shocker. There's a deep fly off the bat of whatever Pirate that was, I don't remember. There's Payton tracking back, and there's yet another ball caught on the warning track. In this series so far, and throughout this game in the first video and this 8 innings that we've played so far here in the second one, there has not been a home run hit by either team, which kind of sucks. I just want to see one go out. Even in my road to the show, I haven't hit any bombs yet there either. Alright, we are struggling to hit homers here. It is a big-time home run drought. Not in simulation, though. We've hit quite a few in simulation, but definitely not when I'm playing. There's Bowman getting yet another strikeout, and I don't know which Pirate that is, but he is pissed as he tosses the bat aside as he whiffed on a splitter that would have been ball 4. There's Bowman going to get another splitter, and Gene's going to catch the liner right above his head. The Reds are out of the 8th. As here comes, yep, that's looking like what should be the closer for sure. Let's take a look. It is their closer. He's 83 overall. The Reds need a big time inning here, as we need at least we need at least one run here from the offense in order to keep this game alive. Aristides Aquino is going to blast one into center, but it will be way too high and nowhere near deep enough, as there is one away in the inning, and the Reds' chances are depleting fast. Here comes Freddie Galvis. There's Freddie Galvis. He's going to hit a fly ball to right. He's out as well. We have 1 out left to play with, as it is, of course, Tucker freaking Barnhart. Tucker will ground one to the second baseman. He's really going to try and leg it out. It's a nice effort, you bum. And the Reds will drop this one to the Pirates and fall to 4-3. That sucks. Bauer gets the loss. 5 1/3 innings pitched, 8 hits, 5 runs allowed, 9 strikeouts, and 1 walk. So besides the strikeouts, really not a great outing from old Bauer. The opposing pitcher got the save. It was a nice save from Winker. He got 3 for 3 with an RBI and a run. Barnhart with a double and a run. Mark Payton went 2 for 4 with an RBI and a run. And Pustakis had an RBI. So I will see you guys in the next video. If you liked this video, please let me know down in the comments. Leave a like, subscribe if you're new here. We'll be posting a lot of content on MLB here on the PlayStation. On the Xbox, we'll be posting some Rambo and some NBA videos. So yeah, thank you guys for watching once again, and I will see you guys in the next video. See ya.